Hey y'all, this big country survival cue intro. Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Howdy y'all. So, shotgun has nothing to do with this video. It's just there, little filler, something to fill in the blank space of this life, I suppose. Alrighty, now I'm here to show you this. Made this knife. Showed you guys on, if you're on my Facebook, I showed a picture of the raw form of it, but here's the finished product. Made this knife out of a piece of lawnmower blade. Got it pretty well sharp, pretty good. Put an oak handle on it, and I ended up just buying self-tapping screws, and I had Gorilla no foam glue, whatever. It was just like a clear glue that it didn't foam up. It bonded really well, and I ended up putting the glue on these pieces, screwing them in, letting that dry, and then I cleaned it all up with a what's it called? With a flap disc on a side grinder. Went and put a light oak stain and just a light oak stain and epoxy on it. It was like a combination stain epoxy. Or not epoxy, varnish, stain and varnish. It was very old, so it's got a little shine to it. But this is a Christmas present for someone, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I am pretty happy with it, to be honest. And this kind of brings me to my my thought for the day, I guess you could say. What do you do? One thing that I need to do is get into leathercraft. I'm not. I've never made a knife sheath, and I've never done any of that. Knives, and if it's not steel or paracord or wood, I haven't really worked with it much, other than polishing boots and maintaining the leather that I have. But that's something that I want to get into, especially with making knives, as I have begun to. Over the course of the past year, I've been making knives off and on. And amongst other things, I did a lot of weld work for Christmas gifts this year. Still wound up having to go to the store. Still. I don't like going to the store around Christmas. I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. Just don't like going to the store. Like, about into Thanksgiving to the first of the year. I don't want to be there. That's just me. Because it gets a little nutty. I know it ain't too bad really until you get to like last week before, and you end up going on a Saturday. Don't like it. I don't know. There's some. I ended up having to go to a mall on a weekend. A mall. I hate malls. There must just be a sign out front that I miss that says, "Weirdos show up. Weirdos come here." You know, there must be a sign, or like, you know, free chai tea mocha lattes for weirdos that show up. Because there was a lot of them. That just must be their hangout spot, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just really, really out of tune with what's normal. Um, I kind of just go to work and go home and, you know, maybe make a Walmart run, and I try and stay away from the general population. Um, yeah, but you know what do you do? Um, yeah, do you make knives? Do you work with leather? Um, you know, do you have a marketable skill after SHTF? I mean, yeah, I work with steel. Um, you know, and I might not be making knives right off the bat. Um, in an SHTF situation, if it's a major SHTF. Um, but this is something right now. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Would you buy this? Would you? Would you buy this? I'm just curious. Um, uh, I'm pretty proud of it. Um, and you know, I'm working with the tools that I have. I don't have a belt sander. I've got a side grinder and a flap disc. Um, for my finished product. I have a bench grinder, but I don't have a belt sander or anything to really, really put the finish to it. Um, as far as making it look real, real pretty. It'll still function just as good as any other knife, but I mean, let me know. I mean, would you buy this? For a reasonable price? Um, because I know something like this, I would probably purchase if I didn't make it right, and I didn't, just if I didn't know how to make knives, I think I would purchase this. Um, I know it's a Christmas present, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, you want to have a marketable skill. The grid goes down, and I mean this isn't my only skill, but daggone, that dog is going crazy tonight. That's actually why this is here, because there is something in the woods right now, and I don't know what. And all right, I'm gonna finish this up. If you see it, you'll know that everything got resolved. Um, I need to go check on this. Have a good day. God bless. Merry Christmas.